Okay, hello, Game Cooker US Rocks VR here. I just wanted to do a quick video because I told you that whenever I buy something, uh, I like to kind of share a little bit of my experience with it. So if you're wondering why I'm not in the camera, because my area back here is a complete mess. So I'm here. It's really me. So sorry you can't see my face. Anyway, so this is the Logitech G213 mechanical keyboard. They don't call it that, but it's called the gaming keyboard with RGB lighting. And I'm calling it a budget option. So I personally never used a mechanical keyboard. Okay? At least I never chose to do that, right? So I might have used like something that I just had lying around the house. That I just needed to use to replace a keyboard that broke. My son said that he likes them. I'm not a big fan. I was never a big fan of them because you had to press real hard on the keys. So I didn't really like that too much, at least back in the day. So I went ahead and was looking around for one, and I ended up going to Target, believe it or not, and I saw this thing in the rack. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. Logitech keyboard looks fairly nice. And it was $50 because I know that they're very expensive usually, well over $100. So I was like, well, let me just give this thing a try. What's the worst that can happen? I don't like it and I bring it back, right? So anyway, it turns out to be at least fairly comfortable for me. I mean, the keys are very responsive. You don't have to like press super hard to get them to work. I don't really know much about the keys, All I know is when I buy something, if I like it, that's all that I need to know. But I'll read some of the specs. I'll show you the keyboard. So here's the keyboard. It's not a bad looking keyboard. I got it on the orange RGB right now. I mean, my hands are not big, but I have fairly good sized hands, I guess. You can see the size of the mouse, So, and it's pretty comfortable, It's got the little kind of slope here. So it's you don't need that attachment that a lot of them have. So it's kind of slightly ergonomic, you know what I mean? So let me just read the box real quick. My eyesight's not very good. It says, tuned for ultra-quick responsive feedback with every keystroke. The G213 is up to 4 times faster than standard keyboards. It does have pretty good response time. I haven't had too much trouble noticing any kind of like lag. Of course, it is a wired keyboard, as you can see. So it shouldn't have much lag. Even the regular wired keyboards are pretty responsive. The anti-ghosting gaming matrix is tuned to keep you in control when you press multiple gaming keys simultaneously. And then you can use the Logitech G Hub or LightSync RGB app to to control the RGB, and I made a little video on that, and I'm just going to throw that in after this so you can see that. So I mean, I'm not going to get you can program the keys. You press this little button and it turns the RGB on or off. It has a little keyboard thing, like a joystick thing here. So I guess you can, if you have a Logitech controller, you can just turn it on and off through here, I guess. It has a mute button. That works. It has the volume up and down, which you can't see working on my desktop, but it is working. Play and pause buttons right on here, I guess if you're doing video. So yeah, I'm not doing a screen capture, so I can't show you all that stuff in action, but I would imagine it works. I mean, if everything else works, I'm assuming that's going to work. So anyway, yeah, here it is. You know, not bad, not bad. So for 50 bucks, I think it's a good starter thing. I mean, I'm not an expert on mechanical keyboards, but I haven't really seen too many cheaper. Like, you can get cheaper ones, but my personal experience, cheaper isn't better. You know, sometimes you got to go middle of the road, right? So I even did that with my headset, right? I was looking for some headphones that I can afford that were wireless and had a half decent mic. You know, now, you know, most headphones, you have to pay, you know, really $100 or more to get really good quality. But I ended up seeing these HyperX. I don't know if you can see it. The HyperX headphones. And, you know, these cost me, I've got them on sale actually for like, I think it was also around 50 bucks. And man, these things are great. They're comfortable, you know, very comfortable on my ears because I have glasses. So, you know, that really hurts when you put on tight headphones. The microphone's easily adjustable, you know. You clip it up, it turns it off. Flip it down, it turns it on. You know, it's got the nice wheel volume. I like the wheel. I hate the buttons. So anyway, so for, you know, don't always think that you have to go top of the line. You know, I just read a lot of reviews. You know, I checked the brand. You know, Logitech I've been using for a long time now. And, you know, they haven't been perfect. I bought some, like, speakers, and they were really crappy. So sometimes you miss, but Logitech, for the most part, has been putting out pretty decent products. And this keyboard's a pretty good budget option, I think, if you want to start out on mechanical keyboard. You know, and I've had this for like 2 months, and I've been using it every single day for hours and hours and hours, and it's still going strong. I would imagine that I'd probably put like literally 1,000 hours on this keyboard in 2 months, and it's still good. And I also have one on my other my laptop over here I'm using, so I'm really happy with them. I think I might buy more. And even my 8-year-old son said that he liked it and he wants one. So, yeah. Anyway, it's very good. So I'm going to go to the next video where you can see me changing the color scheme in the Logitech G Hub. All right? Anyway, going to play the next video. All right, I'm back. All right, so we're going to look at the Logitech G Hub and change the color on this keyboard. I might be able to point it down now so you can see. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? All right. So let me see if it's going to. Okay, so here it's going to let me. At least you'll be able to see the color changes. All right, so anyway, this shows your devices once you open up the Logitech G Hub. It shows I have the camera and the keyboard. So you click on keyboard, and up here on the left, you can change it like breathing, right? And as you can see, this is breathing. Come on. I gotta find the perfect spot for it. Yeah, it's not the best. I wish that it would, and then if you do fixed, let me see if I put it right up against me. We can change it.
So that's very pretty simple. You know, it's nothing new. You know, you can make it darker or lighter. I like the orange because I do a lot of nighttime, like dark stuff. So I like to be able to see it. Red is pretty easy on the eyes at night, though. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Um, Pretty simple. And you know, as I showed you before, you can turn the right on the keyboard. You can turn the lighting on, off, just at the push of a button if you want. So I mean, it looks as nice as the picture here, although the video quality is not really good either for some reason. I'm not sure why. But anyway, that's it. So I give the Logitech G213 a 2 thumbs up. It's great for beginners, somebody who doesn't want to spend a lot of money on their first mechanical keyboard. Because let's face it, what if you go out and spend 150 bucks on a mechanical keyboard, then you don't like it? Then you either got to send it back in the mail or you got to go back to the store. I think if you bought this, whether you were like wowed by mechanical keyboards or not, you'll probably keep it because you know it is good enough. You can use it as a regular keyboard, you know. And for 50 bucks, I think it's a great starter keyboard to kind of get you in to try to see if that's the thing for you, mechanical keyboards. So I think it's a good deal. So 2 thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, support, whatever you can do helps a lot. Take care and peace. Bye.